inviting by phone. I'm a big, huge fan of trying to find things that have been very difficult for people over time and make them easier. This is one of those things. And every step of this is critical, and you're going to find yourself using these little steps in all different aspects of your life. First step is be in a hurry. There's something psychological about a person who's moving, who's got something going. Also, it lets people know that you're not going to take up a whole lot of their time. You get somebody on the phone, and you say, hey, listen, I only got a few minutes. Most people are like, whew, good, because I'm busy. Right? So if you don't say that in their mind, they're like, how long is this going to be? Okay? So I'm in a hurry. I'm running out the door. Don't have a lot of time. I'm glad I caught you. But the first thing out of your mouth is that urgency is a big deal. Get that urgency out right away. Second is a compliment. You have to do this. What you'll see with the top earners, find the top earners in your company, find the top earners, you're going to find that they just compliment people all the time. They compliment their downline, they compliment their upline, they compliment their prospects, they compliment the company. They just, by nature, on a subconscious level, they figured out this works. Because once you compliment somebody, they are in groove with you. They're in alignment with you. Really fast. So if what's your name?
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Nice to meet you. So if I call you and say, hey, Stephanie, listen, I'm so glad I caught you. I'm running out the door. Don't have a lot of time. But listen, one of the things I appreciate about you is you got one of the most positive energy, open-minded, bright, happy person all the time. Every time you walk into a room, you brighten the room. Oh, you're welcome.
I want to marry you now.
Oh. So she says, thank you. Oh, that's really, really good. Oh, I appreciate that. When was the last time you got a compliment? Might have been a while. Now, some of your prospects, you're going to have to work at it, you know? It's like, you've got nice notebook, a great notebook you have. You can compliment a cynic. You can compliment a negative, caustic, pessimistic person. You can. Just for fun. Do it. Do it just for fun. I'll tell you how. You find a negative, caustic, pessimistic person and say, you know what? I don't have a lot of time, and I know you don't have a lot of time either. But I was trying to think of who's the most critical thinker I know. Who's the person who could take any good idea and find something wrong with it? Who's the person who could figure out the scam behind the thing? I thought about you. You're a genius at this. You can, just for fun. Right? And they'll go, well, thank you. I've been working on that skill for years now. So, you got to compliment them on anything. Their parenting skills, their smile, their hair, their positive outlook, the fact that they want more for their family, or they're an incredible parent. Whatever, they're in amazing shape. Pick it. Doesn't matter what it is. Just know this. Whether or not they decide to do something with you, they're going to feel better for the call. For that. Okay? So, you compliment them. Then what's step 3 in your workbook? Make the invitation. Now, you're going to be inviting them to a tool, or you're going to be inviting them to an event. If you're inviting to a tool, it's super easy. You want to think about there's 3 different approaches, and it's based upon your relationship with them, okay? There's direct. I have something for you. I have some credibility with you. We have a peer relationship, whatever. You have a problem, I have a solution, okay? A lot of people use this for every single person that they have as a prospect, and it's a mistake because it can be offensive to some. You know, some people don't want to be told they have a problem. But sometimes they do. Sometimes, what's your name? Mike. Mike and I are friends. I call Mike and I say, Mike, I'm in a hurry. I give him a compliment and say, listen, when you told me you were sick and tired of your job, were you serious or you just kidding around? I was serious. I think I got a way for you to get out of it. Maybe not right away, but in a little bit of time. I got a way for you to transition out of that thing, not have to work for those people anymore. And then I make the invite, If I sent you something that would explain it all, would you take a look at it? See what I mean? Of course. So a direct approach. I know some area of dissatisfaction or they have some respect for me. Direct approach. Now, indirect approach is for advice, support, analysis. I need your help. Would you check this out for me? Would you look at this for me? Would you support me? Can I practice with you? Would you evaluate this? Would you pick it apart? Negative person, would you rip this apart for me and tell me all the mistakes that are involved in it? See what I'm saying? Indirect approach, and tons of scripts there. And then super indirect. Super indirect is for the very influential or super high egos. They cannot hear a regular pitch from you. So you have to take it away from a super direct or super indirect. And here's how you take it away. This opportunity isn't for you. I wouldn't even dream of showing it to you. But I do know this, you're an influential person. You're a powerful person. You know people. And you probably know people that might be able to help me expand a business in this area. Who do you know that's ambitious and dissatisfied, maybe money motivated, entrepreneurial, that could help me grow this because there's a lot of money on the table? Now, it's not for you, but if you have somebody that might be a candidate, let me know. And I'll make it worth your while. They can't help but to connect the dots. They cannot help it. But their ego won't let you do a direct approach or even an indirect approach. So super indirect works incredibly well. For those influentials you're going to go around and network with and connect with, super indirect approach is awesome. So, invite. The invite, there's a whole bunch of different examples. And then you're going to ask the question for a tool. If I got you the tool, would you review it? If I sent you a link, would you watch it, click on it? If I got you on a three-way call with the person that I work with, would you take the call? If I, would you? Okay? The most powerful question in all of network marketing is if I, would you? That needs to become second nature for you. If I do this, will you do that? It's reciprocal. It works. I just tell you, it's one of the universal things that works. Literally every country in the world, every company in the world, it works. If I, would you? They say yes. Then what do? You do the first confirmation. First confirmation you'll see in your notes. When do you think you can see it for sure? When do you think you can review it for sure? When would you be available for that three-way call? When could you do it for sure? Now, if we stick on the tool, the next question after that, they'll give you a time. You must wait for them to give the time. When could they do it for sure? They give you the time, then you say, so, let's say, what's your name, sir?
Eddie.
Hi, Eddie. How you doing? So I get a hold of Eddie, and I do the invite, and if I sent you a link, would you watch it?
Yes.
Yes, he'd watch it. When do you think you could see it for sure? It's about 20 minutes long.
Tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
All right. So if I call you tomorrow, you'll have seen it for sure, right?
Absolutely.
It's the next question. So if I call you after he said tonight, then you'll have seen it for sure.
What time are you going to call me?
What's the best number and time for me to call?
Well, I have this number. You call me.
Call you on your cell?
Yeah, on my cell at 10 o'clock.
Call you in the cell at 10 o'clock tomorrow?
10 o'clock tomorrow morning, yes.
All right, 10
please.
o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you then.
Thank you.
So the invite's done, right? Very clean, very tight, very simple, and it's specific. If I just say, if I give you a link, would you watch it? He says, sure. Okay, fine, bye. He's not watching it. Now I'm calling him back. Now I'm bugging him. Now he's screening my call. Oh, yeah, I got to watch that stupid thing. I still don't understand why he sent it to me. It's in my inbox somewhere. But if I ask just a few questions, it's all about the confirmation. When it comes to a tool, it's all about the confirmation. When it comes to an event, it's all about the confirmation. So on a tool, if I would you, he says yes. When could you do it for sure? He gives me a time. Now, let's say he doesn't say tonight. Let's say he says, I'm really busy. I can't watch it until January 12th. Okay. So if I call you on January 13th, you'll have seen it for sure, right? Okay. I'll talk to you on January 13th. What's the best number and time for me to call? All right, got to go. Have a good one. I don't care. My goal is education and understanding, not him to fit into my agenda. I don't know what's going on in his life. Whatever time he gives me, he's going to do. Now, if I call him back, let's say he says tonight and I call him tomorrow and he hasn't watched it yet. Is that going to happen? Yes. I call him, he hasn't watched it. It's Eddie, right? I call Eddie. Eddie, did you watch it? He says, I had this and I had that. I just didn't have time. That's no problem. I know life gets in the way. You're busy, I'm busy. But, when do you think you can watch it for sure, for sure?
Probably today.
Probably today. Just let's save each other the time. Give me an absolute. There's no question it's going to happen by that time.
Okay, it kind of depends on the kids. Tomorrow morning, I'll definitely watch it.
Definitely, for sure.
For sure.
Okay, you don't need an extra day.
No, it's cool. The kids are in school. I'm cool.
All right. So if I call you after tomorrow morning, you'll see it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, because I don't want to waste any of your time, and I know you don't want to waste mine.
Thank you.
All right, cool. What's the best number and time for me to call after?
This number.
This number at what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So by 10 o'clock, you watch it for sure, right?
Yeah,
20 minutes.
Absolutely.
All right, fantastic. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I call him tomorrow. Have you seen it? He says, I haven't. Some of you get mad. You said you're gonna. Don't get mad. Let it go. That's fine. When do you think you can see it for sure? Let's respect each other's time. He says, I can't see it till this weekend. Fantastic. I'll call you on Monday. Well, have you seen it? You'll see it for sure, right? Yes. I'll see it on Monday. And what happens if he stops answering my calls? No. He doesn't get rid of me that easy. First of all, I'll call when I said I was going to call, and I'll leave a message that said, Eddie, I'm just calling like you asked. Just give me a call at your convenience, and I hope things are okay. Right? He doesn't call back. I text the next day. I'm confused. Are you okay? I called when we asked yesterday, and I left you a message. I can only assume that something's happened. Are you all right? No response. The next day, he gets the 1 question mark text. The day after that, he gets the 2 question mark text. And the day after that, he gets 1 more message. And the 1 more message is, I'm confused and I'm worried, but this will be my last message. I won't call you again unless you let me know for whatever reason what's the challenge here. I will not call again. This will be my last message. Works. They'll get back to you. And again, is my goal to get them? No, my goal is understanding. My goal is education and understanding. That's all I'm there to do.